So DVE hit their fans with a brick because the show was so lit. Fans couldn't handle it, man. Seen people fainting left, right, and center. People gasping for air, crying for water. It was a madness. 10 out of 10 show, best show I've ever been to. PTSD2 tour, London, O2 Arena, 10 out of 10. Rate every single thing. Let's get into this straight. All right. Put on my VIP access that I paid for. They were chucking out £50 notes as well. So got LB on one side, young ads on the other. So last but not least, got this bag. I'm going to get my mom to sew this onto a black plain hoodie on the back because this artwork is 10. I don't know why they didn't provide their normal merchandise like this. But yeah, let me just put this on the back. How does that look? Looks amazing, right? Looks amazing. Let me just make sure this is recording. Yes. So the PTSD2 tour, 10 out of 10, man. I've got so much to talk about. I'm hoping to keep this under 20 minutes, under 15 minutes actually. But yeah, so first things first, I had an O2 priority ticket. Or because I'm with O2 on I got O2 SIM. So I got free parking. Otherwise, the parking would have been £40 because I didn't pre-book, unfortunately. So I had to get my drink because, like I said, it's a long video. So I traveled from Bristol yesterday, 2 p.m. Usually it takes 3 hours, 2 hours, 50 minutes to get there. Took 3 hours, 50 minutes to get there. There was roadblocks, accidents. Wanted to go around a long way, but then it ended up cutting off 22 minutes. So I got there in 3 hours and 30 minutes. So yeah. Was it worth it? 100%. 100%. Yesterday on the roads, which is Friday the 19th, there was the most amount of cars in the UK right now because everybody's traveling, trying to get to where they want to get to for Christmas. And obviously, I didn't factor that in. If I knew that, I would have went down the night before and stayed at my family member's yard. But it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, man. So I'm pulled up there, got the free parking. I'm gassed. I didn't want to pay £40 because I already paid £160 for my ticket. Which got me this, got me the bag, got me this beanie hat, and I just collected that money. They were dropping it from the sky. I thought it was real money. It wasn't real money. This isn't real money. It's fake money, prop money. Who knows? Might sell it on eBay. Hey, yes. So merch was a bit dead. So the merch got hit with a brick. I wish I took a video of it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm still getting used to this content thing. So I flopped taking pictures of the merch, but the merch, why? Ooh! Merch got hit with a brick, cuz merch. There was a rib cage on one. There was a goat and a snake. But it's like, I get that's your branding, but every single time, man, PTSD2, man, come on, man. Like, come on. All you needed was this. Have this in small writing on the front, or no, have this on the front and then this on the back. That I would have bought that. I would have bought that. Like I said, I'm gonna get a custom made one. Gonna get my mom to do that. So yeah, these VIP gifts, as you can see, the hat, very gassed. I wasn't expecting that. I actually thought that I was gonna get my own VIP standing because I got the floor ticket. So I thought I was gonna get my own standing floor space with like separate from the normal people. The normal people, because there was the meet and greets, VIP, and then you got normal floor standing. I got VIP, which gave me early access along with these free gifts. The meet and greet people, they only got to meet and greet and got the floor standing. And then they had to wait in a queue as well, unfortunately. So I think my ticket was probably the best in terms of in terms of like progression or getting in, because one guy told me he got there from it took him an hour basically to sit down, whereas me and my sister went and we got in straight away, no waiting whatsoever. So the meet and greet people had to wait, and then the normal floor standing had to wait, whereas kings like us, very important people, the real fans, got in ASAP. But yeah, one thing O2 should provide is a separate standing space for VIP access. I don't think it was 100% worth the money of having to share the so much space with so many people. We should have got access to like the straight, like separate front bit. So next time I do get tickets, I will get either a floor standing and then a normal sitting down ticket so I can go sit down when I'm tired. I'm gonna get into that a bit later. Or I'll just get a normal front row seat standing one, which I would get if I was to get both. And then I would just stand up on the balcony and just vibe up there with my people them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that was that. So VIP, was it worth it? 60%. DJ Semtex, 10 out of 10, bro. Took ages to come out. The doors opened at 6:30. He came out at 7:30 or 7:25. He finished at 8:10. And then we waited a whole hour again until DBE came on. DBE came on at 9:30, but I'll go to that in a minute. Yeah, so DJ Semtex vibe was lit, man. So he was playing tunes, rhythms, but then he was moving like a proper radio DJ, because half of the time he played one banger, then he'd go to the commercial things. But then he played SDT Kid. Oh, I take back what I said, my brother. I take it back, man. I take it back. The brick I gave you, I'll take it back, man. Because the two tunes he played were cold. So SD Kid, you're cold. I don't think I'm gonna listen to your album like that, but if it comes up on my Spotify, like sometimes I get new releases from people, I will listen to your things. You get me? So shout out DJ Stemtex. Now, a couple people got hit with a brick, man. So the vibes were 10 out of 10. Vibes were 10 out of 10. As soon as I got there, I grabbed a drink, and then I went to my position. I was in a lovely position. But then, obviously, as the time got closer and closer, people running in. I was like, God damn. Made a couple of brethrens. Shout out Bossman. Bossman had the things. He had let me get the video.
Come on, look at the spliff in hand. Just wait. He's got the Henny in the pocket as well.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, man. So yeah, he was lit, man. Shout out my guy. I didn't get your name, bro, but shout you out, bro. You put me on with some juice, because I was not leaving where I was at to go all the way at the back, bro. And then try to come back. Yeah, it would have been a myth. So thank you for that, my guy. Cool people, man. Cool people. Also, shout out Tony Builder. Shout you out, my guy. We're gonna connect Monday. Talk to you again. My meta business, my advertising business that I am building. So yeah, man. We'll connect Monday. But yeah, so people got hit with the brick. So as you can see, man, and then it's hot. And then yeah, some people just couldn't hack the heat, bro, and they drop on the floor and like yeah, collapse. Like they got hit with a brick. Like a good 6-7 people got hit with a brick. About every 30 minutes, somebody dropped. It's not funny. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, man. So in terms of the floor standing again, it was quite spacious. There's quite a bit of space, but you had to set your pace, innit? Like I was there with myself and my little sister, so I had to like. People were trying to walk past me and just stand in front of me. I had to set pace. I'm like, bro, you can go past, but you ain't standing in front of me, innit? They stood to the side of me. I was like, bro, I told you don't stand in front of me, bro. So then eventually they fucked off, innit? But then when that happened, I was like, cool, no one ain't coming past me again. People tapping my shoulder. I'm like, bro, no. Get me? You have to set pace, bro. You have to set pace. Tell people go forward, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a concert, whatever, but blood, I don't want people all up on my grill, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. That's me, innit? I don't want people all up in my grill. I want space. I want to skank. I want to do what I want to do. But yeah, man. So in terms of the performance, it was a 10 out of 10 performance. I loved that they played all of their hits. It was like DBE greatest hits. They played all of their greatest hits, which I was hoping they would do. Like going into this, I was like, I hope that they don't just play only the album tunes. I hope that they do a mix of all of their hits and then play out like their top songs of the album. But they just went back to 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 back with bare hits, fam. And I was just like, God damn. And then they sprinkled in a couple of their tunes. But the only criticism I would have of you guys is you should have played at least 10 of your songs off the new album. I think you only played 3 or 4. I didn't get to hear Asthma, Coliseum. I didn't get you played Unbreakable. Thank you very much for that. I think you played Popcorn's tune. You played, yeah, they didn't really play much off the new album, man. They played about 3 or 4 songs off the new album. So yeah, shout you out, guys. Oh, the way it opened up. Oh, the way it opened up was so sick, man. I'll probably put it on the screen now, yeah. So they pulled up with the Lambo. The Lambo was on the stage. I was like, okay. And then they had the drummers. Blood, it sounded so sick. And bro, they had PTSD1 in what's it called? They said the tape, like it was called like the first recording. Like obviously, like say they're in a therapy session, like the theme was amazing, bro. And they started playing the tune. Know me for real. The weed, legal D, the soul of the shell. We take a bell. Yeah. 10 out of 10, bro. Way it opened up was immense. It was a 10 out of 10. Yeah, that show, that's probably my favorite. Obviously, Stevie is my favorite artist. I've seen them 3 times. Yeah, they performed in Bristol once, where they performed in Fekla. That was the first time I seen them perform. And then the next time I seen them, I seen them in Bristol again. They came to Bristol O2. I think they came one more time and I didn't go to that because I think this is a period of either where I couldn't be bothered to go out or it was one of the albums that I wasn't really in love with like that. And then now here in London, yes, I was actually so fretting. I was like, blood, why did I get a video from London, ticket for London? Because every time I go London, the crowds are dead. Like every show, every event, the crowds are so crap. But then this crowd, the vibes, everybody in this, bro, I rate it, bro. There was some people that said they went and seen them 3 times for this tour. Birmingham, somewhere else, and then here. So London. So shout you out, miss and sir. You guys did your thing. Like this is my first time seeing them in like 3 years, 4 years. So my bad, guys. I had to do this post edit because I said I was gonna get back to something, but I didn't realize I didn't. So basically, these people did a tour 3 times, yeah, bro. How my feet were burning me, bro. Look, there's a video somewhere, bro. I had to back off my shoes, bro, between DJ Semtex and Young Ads coming on, a DBE coming on. So for about 45 minutes, I had my shoes off, bro. My feet were killing me, bro. I need to actually invest in some proper shoes that are comfortable. So that's gonna be one of my new investments after lighting, cameras, computer, etc. So yeah, back to the main video. Yeah, bro. But listen, yeah, I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I just want to bring this point up, yeah, because I was self-conscious because I drove from Bristol I woke up mad early yesterday, went gym, recorded a video, whatever, then drove to London, then for 4 hours, yeah, then stood up from what, say 5:30 until 11. Obviously, I got there at 5:30, got food. So just say 5:30 to 11. So what? That's 6 hours. So I had 10 hours active. So man stood up. Man's yawning. I'm yawning. I'm like, but then I'm seeing Young Ads and I feel like, bro, I don't want to get kicked out of this fucking venue, bro. I don't want a Burner Boy. I don't want them to hit me with a brick. Like Burner Boy hit that gal with a brick, bro. So, but then I'm like, bro, like, I'm tired. So then I'm still bopping my head. And then I'm trying to, I'm so vexed, yeah, because this made me realize that I don't know as much lyrics as I thought I knew. I thought I knew all the songs. I know all the songs, but I don't know all the lyrics. So that was a bit humbling for me, humbling an experience. So I'm gonna make sure I learn the lyrics because I don't know if it's gonna be the last show, but I definitely want to see them again. And I want to know all the lyrics. So I'm gonna learn the lyrics of my favorite tunes, all of them. But you see, because I'm an artist, yeah, it's hard to keep all of the lyrics in my head because I have my own lyrics, and then to keep bare other artists' lyrics in my head. The only tune that I know all the lyrics for was Kitchen Kings. That was 10. that performance was sick. That was the second to last song they performed, and then the last song was Home Pussy. So yeah, great, amazing. But yeah, in terms of the Burna Boy situation, is like I was tired, yeah, and then obviously whatever. But then it's like Burna Boy's brethren after that he filmed him saying, "Oh, I want my fans to only have money." But then like, in my head, I'm thinking, why would who would leak that? Like your boy's a snake. Like, so that's a good lesson about your friends, bro. So I'm gonna do a deeper video into that because that's just a side note. But yeah. So one takeaway I got from this as an artist myself is that when performing, DBE had their melodies of their tracks turned all the way, not all the way down, but turned just loud enough so you could hear it. And I think that was sick because it didn't interfere with their vocals. Because even when you're recording a song, your vocals, if you have a high pitched voice, it gets trapped in with the melody, and if you have a low pitched voice, it gets trapped in with the bass. I do a mixture, but mainly a bit more high pitched. So this is a problem I've always been having. I'm like, no matter what, I feel like my vocals ain't coming through how they should do. But DBE, they've mastered this and they turned down the melodies of their vocals, of the beat, and then their vocals is carrying the song through along with the bass. So yeah, that's a top tip for artists, performing artists, anybody that's performing and have been having this issue or wants to better the performances, because everybody knows Chucky's cussing artists for not singing live or performing live, having a backing vocals too much or like a backing track. So that is a top tip, so everybody can work on that. But yeah, man, final comment is the Too Much Young People. I do want venue. I do want to go to a show where there's more people my age. There's a lot of young lads and young misses. I do want people a bit more 23 onwards, because yeah, I think like there was young people, bro. It's kind of young still. It's kind of mad still. But yeah, yeah, man. So that's final thoughts. LB sick. They brought out Clavish. Young Ads cussed out everybody because I think the other day he performed the money and there was like, oh, why did they not bring out anybody? And then DBE was like, blood. Young Ads was like, fam, if you want people to come out, go wireless or stay in your blood clot yard, because this is DBE show. You get me? And I hear it. So they brought out Clavish and I'm thankful for that. I did think they was going to bring out Nems and Central C, but DBE got so much music that they don't need nobody else, bro. Do it yourself. Rate it. But yeah, man. DBE PTSD2 tour live show at O2 in London on the 19th of December 2025 was a 10 out of 10 show. To bring it to an 11, I would have said just perform a few more of your PTSD2 tracks. But yeah, that's it. This is Don't Get Hit With a Brick.
Ride around in camouflage. Silence need the ambiance. I can hear the sirens ring. She hold me down so the march might get her a wedding ring. This nigga needs an ambulance. I know this loud and fucked him up. So much hurt is hard to trust. Is in love or is in love? Fuck that focus, get my money up and away.